I'm here at the scene in Victorian England, 1895.
I swear I'm not grossly indecent.
Oscar Wilde, born October 16, 1854. He is on trial for gross indecency. Yes, you heard that right. Gross indecency. After a failed libel lawsuit against the father of his alleged lover, Lord Alfred Douglas. Yes, you heard that right. Lord Alfred Douglas. You may know him from his works, such as The Picture of Dorian Gray and The Importance of Being Earnest. Specifically, his work, The Picture of Dorian Gray, is being used as a case against him. The content of this novel includes commentary on the current trend of aestheticism in works of poetry, something he is familiar with as a poet. Hedonism, the practice of being self-indulgent in all pleasures, regardless of how much it hurts other people, is a prevalent moral theory in this book. Well, it's discussed. It's not necessarily encouraged. And it has nothing to do with the trial. What has to do with the trial is the homosexual subtext, due to the fact that, well, himself, Oscar Wilde, is on trial for gross indecency. Anyway, moving forward. Queen Victoria has currently not commented on the situation. London, having a rigid class structure at this time, is also discussed in the novel, as there is an idea at this time period of the rich being more morally correct than those of poorer class status. Oh, wait, hang on. What is that? Oh, it's November 30th, 1900. Oscar Wilde has died of meningitis in Paris. Why is he in Paris? He's exiled. Well, I guess he isn't in Paris anymore, spiritually anyway. Why don't you just rewrite this on the teleprompter? You had to zero us in? What is this? You're gonna get us all fired. Cut to commercial? Now to hear from our sponsors. You see, do you have a chimney? You're probably rich if you're watching television, so I would assume so. Is this chimney filled with soot? Well, do I have the product for you? That's right, child paper.
Hello, my good friend Basil. What a magnificent painting. Thank you. Why don't you exhibit it? I can't. But why? I put too much of myself into it. What a beautiful young man. Look at his rosy white boyhood. Oh, my goodness gracious. I want to meet this man. No. But why? I fear you'll corrupt him. Well, what is his name? His name is Dorian Gray.
Knock knock.
Dorian!
It's
Dorian
me.
Gray?
Dorian Gray.
Dorian, you must pose for me.
I will.
Please take my seat.
Get out.
Thank you, Dorian. My, what a fine young man. You are so youthful and beautiful. And your rosy, boyish are very, very nice.
Thank you, thank you.
You're magnificent. It is too much, but it will fade.
What do you mean?
I mean, have you seen this physique? It is worn with age.
Yes, you are old.
Someday, you will be old and wrinkly and fat, like me. But for now, you must live with the pleasantries. You must live with your boyish charm and your beauty, because it will eventually go away.
Oh, this is such news to me. I did not know that I would get old.
This is such sorrowful news. I am so sorry.
You have ruined my day. What's your name?
Lord Henry.
Lord Henry.
It is very nice to be of your acquaintance, however, Sir Dorian Gray.
Basil, might you ask me what I think of your portrait?
Oh, yes, please, tell me your opinion.
I'm jealous of everything whose beauty does not die. I am jealous of the portrait you have painted me. Why should it keep what I must lose? Every moment that passes takes something from me and gives something to it. Oh, if it were only the other way, if the picture could change and I could be always what I am now, I would sell my soul.
Wow, that was such moving words, young man. But I do hope that you do live in the present, because in a few years,
I will think about it. I am particularly fond of opium.
Dorian takes Lord Henry's advice and falls into a shallow love with actress Sybil Vane. They are engaged despite Sybil knowing Dorian only as Prince Charming. After Sybil Vane acts badly in a play, Dorian breaks off the engagement and Sybil kills herself.
oh no, Sybil Vane has killed herself.
Oh no! I love myself. I must go look at my portrait. Oh no! The portrait has changed. Was it that one time a few years ago that I made that wish? Oh, it must have been. Oh no, I must never let anybody see this.
At this point, Dorian falls into a great obsession for worldly treasures, especially after Lord Henry gives him the Yellow Book, a lifestyle book for living only for pleasure.
Hi, good friend.
Hello, Basil.
How are you?
Fine.
How is that portrait that I painted of you?
Oh, fine.
I wanted to exhibition it. May I see it?
No.
Why ever not?
I'll show you.
All right.
Behold!
Oh my! What happened to it?
Well,
This is not the portrait I painted.
but look, Basil.
Basil. It's your signature. Yes, that is my signature. However, I can't believe it's come to this. We must pray.
No! Oh no, what have I done? Oh, I need to cover the portrait. Alan Campbell, my good friend who decomposes bodies conveniently. What are you doing here? I called you here.
But why?
I need you to decompose this dead body.
But that's horrific.
Yes, he's
It's
dead.
not the same as my job.
I couldn't. You will.
But why?
Because I know what you did in 1869.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I need my chemicals. You must leave me. I need
Okay.
5 hours.
5 hours later.
That thing I did, it was so horrible. I must never let that piece of information get out.
Oh, this all upsets me so. But I recall what my friend Lord Henry said.
To cure the soul by means of the senses, and the senses by means of the soul.
Ah, yes, I will go to the opium den.
Prince Charming, Sybil Vane spoke of you much.
Okay.
Did you say Prince Charming? My sister, Sybil Vane? Are you Prince Charming?
How could that be possible?
Let me see.
Sybil Vane killed herself 18 years ago, and I am but a rose-white boy.
Ah, you're right. My bad. But don't you know, he's cursed. He's cursed to look young. What? I must find him.
Lord Henry, I need you to stop giving that yellow book to people.
But why?
Tis harmful. Hold on. I feel as though somebody is watching us.
What a auspicious feeling you have there, Dorian.
Tis strange.
Tis very strange.
What's that I hear?
Ow!
Oh no! Oh, this is horrible. Now I have so much blood on my hands. I must get rid of the evidence. Ah!
But who is this crusty old white corpse? This is a bit of murder. But who is it? It is the ring of Dorian Gray. Oh, look at how lovely he used to be. Oh, 'tis but a tragedy.
Alright, welcome to Dorian Gray. We have Caitlin and Mackenzie with us today. Welcome, Caitlin, to the show. Alright, Caitlin, please pick a category.
I'll do historical context. And can I get philosophical ideas for 300?
Alright, what philosophical ideas occurred during this time that could have influenced Oscar Wilde in writing the picture of Dorian Gray? Can I have 2 examples, please?
What is hedonism and romanticism?
Correct!
Can I get art and music for 400?
What types of art and music were produced during this time that could have influenced Oscar Wilde in writing the picture of Dorian Gray? Can I have 3 examples?
What are paintings, neo-Gothic art styles, and Victorian-era composers?
Can you provide more detail into the composers, please?
They wrote mostly music for operas.
Yes, correct! Alright, please welcome Mackenzie to the screen. Alright, Mackenzie, please pick a category.
I pick literary movements.
Alright.
Can I do time period for 100?
What was the time period of the story, The Picture of Dorian Gray?
What is 1800s to 1890s?
Correct! Another question for this choice. What were the key concepts and rejections of this time period for 200 extra points?
What is romanticism, youth, spirituality, and maturity? And the rejection of the previous romantic period and the dark realities of Victorian England.
Exactly!
Can I have authors of the time for 200?
What other authors were prominent during this time? Can I have 3 examples?
Who were, get it, because they're dead, Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, and Mark Twain?
Correct!
Can I have main works for 200?
What were some of Oscar Wilde's other works?
What is A Picture of Dorian Gray, The Importance of Being Earnest, An Ideal Husband, and De Profundis?
Correct! Welcome, Caitlin, back.
Hi!
Please pick a category.
I'll do literary elements. Can I get conflict for 500?
What was the conflict and the significance of it?
What is internal conflict over youth and beauty / morality, and it depicts the association with morality and beauty. There was also an external conflict with Henry and murder, which demonstrated Henry's influence on Dorian and the apparent issue over Basil's murder.
Correct!
Can I do characterization for 300?
Explain the development and complexity of the characters and character relationships.
What is Dorian develops and his moral compass declines. Henry is very selfish and impacts Dorian. Basil idolizes him, and his obsession with Dorian's youth and beauty impact Dorian's self-image.
Yes!
Can I do theme for 500?
What were some themes and provide a brief analysis of each?
What is morality and beauty and spirituality? The obsession with beauty caused by morality to decline. There was a lot of value placed on external beauty rather than the internal characterizations. The portrait depicts how the external beauty leads to a lacking internal beauty. Spirituality represents whether or not the character and their souls have value over worldly pleasures.
Exactly right. Bonus question for 200 extra points. What was Oscar Wilde's style and is it commonality during this time?
What is very romantic, descriptive with references to Shakespeare, and it was fairly common, but the extent of romanticism is more personal.
Yes, 200 extra points. And welcome Mackenzie back. The only category left is literary devices.
Well, I guess I'll do that one then. Can I do quote one for 200, please? Which literary device does this quote provide an example of? Apollo driving a chariot drawn by white, guilt-rained steeds.
What is illusion?
Correct.
Can I do quote 2 for 300, please?
Which literary device does this quote provide an example of? He felt a wild longing for the unstained purity of his boyhood, his rose-white boyhood, as Lord Henry had once called it.
What is diction?
Yes.
Can I do quote 3 for 500, please?
Which literary device does this quote provide an example of? There was a stifled groan and the horrible sound of someone choking with blood. 3 times the outstretched arm shot up convulsively, waving grotesque, stiff-fingered hands in the air. He grabbed him twice more, but the man did not move. Something began to trickle on the floor. He waited for a moment, still pressing the head down. Then he threw the knife on the table and listened.
What is imagery?
Exactly, and that concludes our game show. Thank you for watching.